What is going on, guys? Today, Van Dijk is here. If you want cheap and reliable coins, go over to U7 Buy in the description. Look at all the coins, go to your purchase, and before you hit checkout, make sure you use the discount code JT11. Use the code and you should get 5% off all of your FIFA 23 coins. So we did get Van Dijk very luckily in an untradeable pack. Honestly, couldn't ask for two better centre-backs with Varane and Virgil linking up. And honestly, the few matches straight off the bat that we've played with Virgil, incredible. We're going to go and show you that soon. 6'4", medium high. He is coming in at a whopping 163k. So unfortunately, I don't actually get that tradable. That's what I'm looking for. But I will definitely take him untradeable as he is a phenomenal centre-back. Medium high, 2-star, 3-star. We have got leadership and power header on him. We again have whacked that shadow on to give you that +8 bonus on the pace to 89. And we also get 97 defending. We've got a great amount of stamina, strength, we've got a good amount of aggression, jumping's quality, good reactions, very nice composure, a bit better agility balance than last year, but again coming in quite low still, so we will see a kind of more agile centre backs coming later on in the game. We've got great long pass on him for some reason, and the sprint speed is very nice. That goes up to 99, so that's a very nice stat to get on him. So we're just going to jump straight into this card. 160,000 coins. Let's find out, is it worth it? Straight off the bat, defending this year is it feels so much different, as it does with most games, but you do find your favorite sort of players and who kind of works really well in your system. Virgil is honestly an absolute cheat code in the game. He has saved me countless of times in just the first 5 matches. And you can see we do tend to drag a few people out of position, but the speed on him, the tackling, the strength, all works really well for him. Oh, countered there. Virgil with a solid standing tackle. And again, he's going to watch the line here. I do try and not drag so many people out, but at the minute, it's very habit-like. Virgil is going to mark that second run. That's it. Every time, he just is in the right position every single time for me. Virgil's covering. It's what you always like to see. He's just absolutely everywhere in that centre-back role. It's exactly what you need. And the price definitely comes in hefty, but you do get a very nice return on him, I think. Good, Virgil. The strength on him is absolutely unreal. That is what, personally, for me, is the big winner for him. The strength, the tackling, the standing challenges are just absolutely elite. And we find that he wins so many of the balls. It's unreal. And again, big challenge from Verge. Gets the back heel. Go back straight onto that attack. And Ronaldinho can't quite get it. He's going to have to come over. Doesn't get the first. Virgil is always there. Stealing clips. This is where Virgil makes his money back. And look at that. Every time. It makes it so frustrating being on the other end of it, I can imagine. Where literally every pass is just never going past him. Virgil away every time. Allen with the alley-oop. Centre-back central, Varane is watching, letting that ball go through. He's going to make that cut inside. Oh, Virgil away, Varane away. And Mendy with a save. Mendy's been fantastic as well, just to point out. Virgil's got 2 positions to watch here. Trent's been out. Varane's coming in, and beautiful. Good head away again. Solid defending. Virgil, again. Endless amount of challenges. Virgil, I need you there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Sometimes you never know if they're going to cut it back, but Virgil just is in the way. Oh, Virgil, never letting that go past him. Oh, makes him play the advantage and just takes it off him. And again, Virgil. So going into the overall for Virgil then. It's coming in 90 rated, and his price at the moment is 158. So again, it's going to fluctuate as we look at the curve. At the moment, everything is going up. We are going to be seeing probably an increase from the first weekend league, whenever that is. So again, it's going to be an interesting one to see where these prices end up. Obviously, we do have some market sales here. And as you see, if we go back a few days, we can see it's actually a little bit higher, to be fair. So I don't know where it's got lower. Oh, okay. I suppose that is actually the start of the game. So that makes no sense. That's where he started. He's jumped up in price from about 80 from the web app days all the way up to 160. So big GG if you managed to get that. In terms of him as a player, fantastic. One of the better centre backs we're going to find in the game. Obviously, if you disinclude icons into that, I think he's the highest rated gold. Obviously, Lucio looks very, very nice as well. If we look at other golds, I think Rudiger, Marquinhos, Diaz looks okay, but I think that pace definitely needs an increase there. We then look at Koulibaly, we look at Rudiger. Rudiger looks very, very nice. And even Alaba, again, fantastic centre-back. If we go a little bit lower into the ratings, Koyunde, Militao, Tomori, some very, very nice players at the lower rated, but also still by no means at a very nice price as well. So Virgil for me is more than likely going to be the best centre-back in the Prem. In terms of coins, actually, let's go to, I've clicked on him again, let's go to the Prem, just see what centre-backs otherwise we have got. So Van Dijk, Carvalho, quality, gotta love him. Koulibaly's going to be up there definitely for the price. Varane, again, is a glitched price at the moment. Diego Carlos and Romero, again, cheaper options you can go there. And also always a Joey Gomez. Never can argue with a Joey Gomez. And he can be right back as well, which is always nice. So Virgil for me is a standout 10 out of 10. I think the big thing with players like this is, A, you notice a difference instantly. His recovery is fantastic. The pace when you whack the shadow on is brilliant. We get a good amount of defending. His tackling's very nice. The strength element's good. Even the passing. The long pass for some reason is very nice, and it just works really, really well with kind of pinging it straight to them corners, getting that ball already on that counter-attack. So for me, Virgil is 100% a 10 out of 10. He is a wonderful, wonderful centre-back. Now, is he worth the price right now? Personally, I think he will be, just purely for the fact that if you look at somebody like an Alaba, you look at somebody like a Koyunde, they are more than likely going to drop their price quicker than what Virgil will in terms of what you're paying now. Virgil is a 200k player. He is a 100k player at the very minimum. Whereas Koyunde, after a few weeks, months, he will be a 10k player and eventually a 4-5k player. It just naturally happens. Even Kimpembe, somebody who was extinct for so long, then went down to a couple of k. Obviously over time, but I think Virgil for right now is a wonderful, wonderful centre-back to get into your team and will really counteract maybe not being the great defensive player at the moment whilst we get used to the game. For me, he has handled so many situations that the player definitely should have got through. So overall, 10 out of 10 for me. Let me know who your favourite centre-back is right now. We will be looking again at more left-back, right-backs, goalkeepers, midfielders. I know it's kind of just a bit of everywhere at the moment, but we will get to it. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.